Welcome back to Sports Talk on the Sports Talk Media Network. You can reach the guys with the South Carolina Education Lottery lucky number, 888-898-2525. That's 888-898-2525. Now back to Phil and Chris with the second hour of Sports Talk on the Sports Talk Media Network.
Okay, we are back on Sports Talk on this Tuesday night edition on the Palmetto Pigskin Tour, brought to you by the South Carolina Watermelon Association. Hope you had some great watermelon this summer and stayed cool. We are up at North Greenville University, home of the Trailblazers. I'm 3 for 3. I came in with a mindset of not messing it up. Home of the Trailblazers, used to be the Crusaders, gotten rid of Crusaders, now they're Trailblazers. They got the same coach, Coach Jeff Farrington, who's been here since 2013. Hard to believe. It's great to have you with us. How are you?
Great, Phil. Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.
Always a pleasure.
Have you gotten used to saying Trailblazers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got that?
Yeah,
we're
excited.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of broke that out Monday of exams in the spring, and so we're moving forward.
There you go. Well, how has practice been to this point? I mean, you're sort of turning that corner and getting ready for the season opener.
Yeah, it's been great. You know, basically staff returning this year, lost one member, but other than that, we've got the same staff back. So we've got guys returners that started in this conference and on both sides of the ball. And so we've had a really good winter, good spring, and had a group over the summer, and they picked it up right during camp. So I think we've got 8 practices under our belt now. If I'm adding right, maybe it's 7. You lose count, but they're working hard, competing, which we want to see.
5-5 last season, not exactly where you want to be, but you did finish with a couple of wins at the end of the season to get to 5-5. How'd you feel about that and those 2 wins carrying over to spring and, you know, a little momentum going into this season maybe?
No question. You know, a lot of momentum. We had a close football team last year, and of course each year is different year to year and has different makeup. But you know, I tell people we were closer than a lot of people think last year, and we were right there on the cusp of making some huge plays in some of those games and pulling away a few more of those wins, but didn't go our way. So, you know, that's the way it goes. We keep on moving forward. We keep on working, and that momentum at the end of the year is always helpful.
What's going to get you over that hump this year compared to maybe not getting over those humps last year?
Well, obviously, you know, you score more points and keep them out of the end zone more.
Simple.
That helps you get. It's a simple game,
that's
right?
Simple, man. It makes you Don Shula if you do that.
You got a little football, and you know, it's just like those games they play that they got the new college game out. They're all playing it, and so it's not very hard. Coaches make it difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, we you know, obviously, I can give you a lot of coach speak, but we got a lot of guys that's worked really hard and got a lot of drive. I love this team. I love this coaching staff, and we've got coaches that have returned for another year as well. So that makes a big difference, I think. You know, your continuity, less transition, and have some experience in some areas. Really didn't have a overall rebuild at any position group. Now we do have some inexperience, but we like the guys we have in the specialist group that are competing to see who's going to win those roles. But other than that, we got great competition with the guys coming back, and we feel good about it.
Is it difficult at this level to maintain consistency on the coaching staff?
At times, you know, I mean, you get young coaches, you get coaches that have aspirations, they have opportunities to move up the ladder, you might say, and they have contacts as well. So, you know, really feel it's the same as with players. You really don't know as a coach. It's no different in high school now. You have no idea how long you're going to have someone, how long you have them. I say this all the time now. You know, we just don't know what influence and how we can influence someone because we don't know we're going to have them for 4 or 5 years. It might be 1 year, you know, in the same way with a coach. So we just try to approach it one day at a time and move forward.
There you go. So looking at last year, looking ahead to this year, offensively, about 21 points per game. You threw it pretty well last year, about 230. But when you're going through this camp, what have been some of your offensive points of emphasis that you know that you got to take it up a couple levels?
Yeah, well, obviously we want to drive the football, protect the football, which we're able to do. And that's obviously been an emphasis. And, you know, more points you get into the end zone more. Last year we scored a lot on some big plays. We would like to maintain some drives. We do have a core group of offensive linemen back. And we had a little turnover last year. It took us a while to kind of get that position group established. In the same way offensively. Another big thing is our offensive coordinator's returning for his second year. And so I think the influence from that carry on with all the fundamentals, all the things that we're teaching, our system and our young men buying into what we're doing is will pay dividends.
Helpful to have a quality quarterback returning in Dylan Ramirez. Last season, over 2,200 yards, 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, completed about 59%. What have you worked on with him in the spring and preseason camp to where he's going to be a better quarterback?
Well, obviously, 59%, you want to increase your completion percentage. You want to be more efficient there and get the ball out. And so, in the off season, that's one of the big emphasis that we had in the spring is we want to be efficient with the throw game. And Dylan's got the ability to drive the ball down the field. He can create plays and extend plays. He's not going to be the quickest one, but he has a knack of avoiding pressure and making things happen back there. And I think he's matured and grown in those things and trying to understand where he needs to put the ball. And, with that being said, our wide receiver core, we've kind of got the core group coming back that we didn't really have set until the last 3 or 4 weeks of the season.
I was going to ask you about his supporting cast.
Right.
How do you like receivers and running backs?
Obviously, Dre Williams returns. We had moved him from running back to receiver last year because of our running back, Corey Watkins. We wanted those two on the field together. And so Dre took to that, and, he's developed in the offseason little by little into more of a receiver. He's pretty electric with the ball in his hands. And then we've got Amari Coates back. We have Cam Walker back with that group. We also have Sam Washington back. So we've got guys that's played in this league and in this conference, and A.J. Tolbert back at tight end. So there's a little bit of comfort area there. And at running back, we've got a young man that will have his opportunity. He's waited, and Yavin Smith, and he's 200-pound running back. We look forward to seeing what he can do, and he's had a good off season. And Ezekiel Mays played some as a freshman last year, and we got some freshmen we signed and a couple transferred. So we've upgraded that room and feel like we got a lot of really good competition at the running back position.
All right, take us to the defensive side, and where do you expect the greatest improvement there?
Well, I expect us to finish off drives. Obviously health on both sides of the ball is critical, and always your D lineman. It's a physical game up front and trying to keep those D linemen and linebackers healthy. But we've got D lineman back that's played in this league. They understand the physicality of this league. We've got to continue to get better. But, we like what we've got coming back there. Our linebackers are very experienced. You're going to visit with one, Rylan Ash. We got good leadership in that group. Hopefully we can hang on at outside linebacker. We got a couple guys that started for us as well, Tremaine Epps and John Porter at outside linebacker. So, with Rylan and D. Donald coming back inside, and there's depth there as well. And then our secondary is not a rebuild. We got 3 corners that's played in this league. One of them being all conference in E.J. Bradford. The other one being all conference, Jarek Foster as far as special teams. And then the other corner was a freshman all conference of the year a couple of years ago. So we got some athletes there. We got some depth at safety if we can stay healthy. So we like what we got coming back.
Look at your schedule. Of course, this is your last year in the Gulf South, which is arguably the strongest D2 conference. I was at Erskine last night, so we talked all about that. But besides playing that schedule, you're playing Kaiser University to open up here. People might say, well, what's that? That's a doggone good NAIA program, right? Like a championship-level NAIA program?
National champions.
Yeah.
Last year, national champions. Year before that, they went deep.
Mm-hmm.
They might have got beat in the national championship game or semifinals. I'm not sure. But they got a good program. They know how to win. They got good ball players and do a good job.
And you're going to play at the Citadel, and you're going to play at Benedict.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough – I mean, you're not taking it easy outside your league, and your league's tough enough.
That's right.
Yeah.
And,
who makes this schedule?
I don't know who does that, Phil. Hopefully you're not looking at him. But, no, our guys welcome the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And, we always love the opportunity to play good people. We always love the opportunity to play up when we get an opportunity to play a FCS team. And our guys will, we take it 1 week at a time, whether we're playing anybody.
Yeah.
And, of course, the Benedict game kind of came last minute. And we moving out of this league, Division II is no different than Division I. They've kind of restructured the conferences. It kind of trickles down. And so you're going to need teams to play. And so if we can have a relationship with that conference, that'll be good for us down the road. And plus it's in-state game.
Sure.
A lot of our guys will know each other. And being able to go down to Columbia and play them be awesome.
Absolutely. So you seek out competition. You don't run from it. I'll give you that. But will you miss the Gulf South when you put it in the rearview mirror?
It's 2024. It's in the front windshield. We're looking forward.
Just you don't want to be that bug on the windshield. That's all.
Oh no.
When it comes, how tough is the league this? How do you evaluate the league this year, the Gulf South?
It's good.
Yeah.
Valdosta will be good. Delta State will be good. West Florida's good. West Alabama. Mississippi College got a new staff. They'll be good. So it's a week to week, and it's very good football. And encourage people in the upstate. You have an opportunity to come to Tigerville and see us play a game. You'll see great football. You'll see a lot of great athletes on both sides of the ball, and you'll see a lot. Get a chance to see Trailblazers. Inaugural season and come away with some home wins.
Well, you got two of those nationally ranked teams here. You got Valdosta, which is number 9 in October, and number 13, Delta State, in late October. So you got two of those nationally ranked teams coming here.
Right. Yeah, we look forward to it.
Yeah.
Like I always say in college football, you got a quarterback coming back. We got one back that's starting his third year, and we're excited about that.
You think he's as good as anybody in the league?
He's a good football player, and there's no question.
Yeah. Coach, good
We
luck.
got all kind of confidence in him.
We thank you as always.
Thank you.
And good luck to you this season.
Thank you, Phil.
We'll be watching
Appreciate
closely.
it.
Yes,
always.
sir.
Thank you for what you do in football in the state of South Carolina.
Well, I don't
Thanks.
do much but eat the barbecue.
Yeah, hey,
as I
it's
travel
good,
around.
too. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach Jeff Farrington with us here on Sports Talk up at North Greenville. Coming up, we do have the quarterback, Dylan Ramirez, and linebacker, Rylan Ash, all coming up after the break.